My friend, are you at the point in your guitar playing where you're starting to want to play solos? You've got a few scales and things down, but you can't quite put it together and you don't quite know how to make a cohesive solo or where to start? Well, if that's the case, then this one is just for you. So I'm going to assume that you know a little bit about scales and that you've got one or two scales down. If you haven't, then A minor pentatonic is where we're going to start. The pattern is there, it's that. Pause the video, learn the first 3 strings of that pattern only. I'll quickly go over it just in case. It goes like this. 5th fret on the 1st string, A. 5th fret on the 2nd string, E. 5th fret on the 3rd string, C. So 3 notes on the 5th fret. Then on the 8th fret you've got 2 notes. 1st string, 2nd string. The 3rd string, you go down to the 7th fret. So we've got that note there, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, so we've got the notes figured out that we can use. That's a big step. So you've got pitch, you know which notes you can play. What we need to do now is to start building some musical phrases. So the first thing I'm going to do is forget about pitch for a minute, and I'm going to concentrate just on rhythm. Okay, I'm aware that it might sound strange that I'm saying forget about pitch, but rhythm in a lot of ways and in a lot of circumstances is actually more important than pitch. You can play all the wrong notes, or certainly some of the wrong notes, but if you come up with a good rhythm and the rhythm is strong, it will make it work. So rhythm is king. Think about that. Take a very simple rhythm and you make your own up, make a lot of these up, make up as many as you want. I'm going to start with, let's have a look. We'll go with that. Da, 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 da. And I'm going to start playing that on one note. Which is fine, it works. We've got that on one note. We've actually started to play a solo already. And then I can play it on a different note. And can you hear already we're starting to make musical phrases and it sounds coherent. You're not shredding, but that's not what this video is about. So we've got that idea. When you can do that, that's the first part of it. Now, take the same rhythm and change some of the notes. Get the idea? Try another one. See how it works? Already we're starting to sound more musical. Change more of the notes. Now, it's not exclusive, so there's no reason you can't do a bit of this, a bit of that. We could have the first note, then do 2 notes, then 3 notes, and then 4 different notes. It doesn't matter. When you use that little rhythmic phrase, it glues the whole thing together. When you've got one idea working, try putting it together with a second idea so you've got a phrase and something that might answer it or counter it. For instance, here on the 3rd repeat I did something completely different. So now we've got a phrase that works and we've got some structure in it and we've got it returning to home. Take what you've got there, work on it all over the neck in all of the scale patterns you know, and if you don't know the A minor scale pattern all over the neck, then subscribe to the channel, watch the video on that, and then go on to the next video in this series and I'll show you some more things you can do with just that scale to take you from playing those basic ideas that you're going to get very good at very quickly to doing some more sophisticated stuff, and we'll step it up from there. Okay, see you in the next one.